imagine you are 18 and you finally save up enough money to be able to buy your first car. And you jump on Facebook Marketplace and start looking around. The first thing you start thinking is, you start thinking about you getting some wheels, exhaust, tents, all the good mods and stuff like that, pretty much. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I once was that person too. To be honest, if I can really go back in time and be able to build my very first car that I got when I was 18, this is what I'm gonna tell you guys. What I know, everything I know today, and I could be able to go back in time and do that, is exactly what I'm gonna be sharing with you guys. And I most definitely will be able to do it completely different, because my mindset years ago, especially when I first got my first car when I was 18, I think it was a Mustang, 2002 Ford Mustang, and it was a V6. If I had the exact knowledge I have now, fast forward in my late 20s and stuff, in this video, I'm going to tell you guys exactly how I will build the perfect first car on a flat budget. I'm saying, like, not having a lot of money and things like that, because you don't really need to go out there spending thousands and stuff to buy yourself mods or even try to put yourself in debt. So what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you guys are new here, my name is Al, and this channel pretty much is based on cars, trucks, and pretty much every now and then I give you guys a little bit of a detail about myself. So with that being said, guys, if you are here into cars and stuff, you're a car guy, or you just, you're trying to support this and that, definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button. Follow along, because I'm trying to build one of the biggest like-minded car community guys like me, myself. That's the whole point of YouTube, to be able to connect with people all around the world who are like-minded like you, that's into you, me, that's into cars and stuff. So with that being said, let's get right into talking about it. All right, y'all. So for me, step one is going to be, you have to buy the right car. You got to understand the build actually start way before you even start buying a single modification. So this is what a lot of people don't understand, right? You have to buy the right vehicle. And I feel like the biggest mistake a lot of people make is really going out there buying a wrong car, because they probably think it look cool, or somebody tell them, oh, that's gonna look, cool if you buy this car, such and such. Most important question I feel like a lot of people miss when buying a vehicle is, you gotta ask yourself, can I afford the insurance? Can I be able to afford the repair? And one of the biggest thing is being able to get a car that you can be able to find parts a lot more cheaper and easier, and also a car that you can be able to work on yourself, just in case if you want to get your hand dirty every now and then and learn. I would highly suggest that. And you got to understand, there are so many great first car. I'm talking about Honda, Acura, you got the Toyotas, you got the Mustangs, you got much more. It's like a huge platform of good cars you can actually be able to buy that's not crazy expensive, and that you could be able to modify and have fun with. And you got to understand, the goal is not for you to be able to impress people. It's for you to buy something, right? Most importantly, if you're buying a vehicle, it has to be reliable, and also that's going to give you room for growth. And step two, do not start buying mods first. Now, to be honest, this might surprise a lot of people, but for me, honestly, I feel like the very first money I would spend isn't going to be on some wheels, exhaust. For me, like I said it before, I will personally spend money on maintenance, especially if you buy yourself a used vehicle. You want to make sure you check your transmission fluids, all your fluids. You want to make sure everything is running properly. And always, you got to keep this in your mind, right? If your car is not running healthy, none of them cool mods really matter. Step three is going to be good tires. Most definitely changes everything. Now, to be honest, if I have $500, I know that's not the price of, 4 pair of tires nowadays, but I'm saying back then, I'll probably spend some money on some actual good tires. One thing I could say is a lot of people underestimate good tires, right? Because you got to understand, good tires improve handling, braking, ride quality, and also, most importantly, safety. And it also definitely does give you a little bit more of a confidence and stuff when you're behind the wheels. You gotta understand, you can have like 500 plus horsepower, but if your tires are junk, none of that really does matter. You're not really gonna be able to enjoy driving your car because you're not gonna have like the proper handle. Step number 4 is going to be, you have to clean your car. When you buy like a used car, to be honest, I feel like this might be one of the most overlooked things, but most people don't really do it. You got to do some real like deep cleaning on the inside, but most importantly, like used car nowadays, the outside. You guys ever seen like a car that has some like fading and things like that, and you actually buff it, took the time to buff it, wax it, clay bar it, and it really just transformed the whole car look 100% more. I feel like that's something does, for me, honestly, I feel like it adds some kind of value because a lot of people don't really try to do that. And sometimes the little things really is the ones that actually really stand out. Step 5 is going to be finally simple mods, right? We can actually start doing some modification. I know you guys are waiting on that because I'm over here talking a lot, but I'm just trying to be as transparent to you. You want to keep it simple. I'm not saying you got to go all in and go crazy with it. Now you got to think here, right? For me, honestly, I feel like a simple window tint would definitely be like a mod that would sit kind of simple. Some floor mats, also probably some nice, actual, tasteful wheels and stuff. If you could find some good wheels for your car or truck, doesn't have to be anything crazy. And also, I would say to add like a quality intake or something like that. If it's something that matches your platform or whatever vehicle you have, I would definitely highly recommend you do so. Now you got to understand, the goal is to make the car look nice and clean, not for you to turn it into something that it's not really isn't. Now we're going to move to the next step. It's going to be step 6, which is you have to save your money. Now this is going to be the hardest part, right? Out of all of them steps that I didn't tell you guys, you got to be able to save your money. Now you don't have to buy every new mods and stuff that comes out, right? Or every mod that you see on a vehicle that kind of like similar to yours and stuff. Now you got to understand, social media make it seem like everybody out there have unlimited money. To be honest, most of the time, most people don't. You got to understand, some people save for months, way before they can even buy any kind of quality parts. Now, for me, honestly, I'd rather buy one good quality, I can't even get that word out of my mouth, modification than me buying like 5 cheap ones that's not really going to last later on down the line. There's the F&B in my face, about to take me out. Now, for me, step 7, you got to learn to work on your car, right? If you actually really want to save money. Now, most people might not have the confidence to do so, but you guys got to understand, everything you can watch on YouTube, you can learn step by step. Some stuff is very simple. Now, you will break things here and there. Now, to be honest, I feel like at the end of the day, right, your first car isn't really supposed to be some kind of perfect vehicle. It's really supposed to teach you, like, you'll make mistakes. You'll probably buy parts that you probably regrets and things like that. Now, to be honest, you'll probably spend money you wish you had back pretty much. Now, to be honest, that's all part of being a car guy. You just gotta understand, you cannot compare yours to somebody who's been building their vehicle for like years and things like that. You just gotta understand, to build something that's gonna make you happy. But that's gonna be about it, guys. Enough of me yapping on. If you guys enjoyed this video or find it helpful, definitely go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Help support the channel, and I would definitely appreciate it. See you guys in the next one. Take care. Stay safe. Peace out.